Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same.
Yeah. Ni hao. Meow. Meow.
He said,
Meow.
he said, look at that. It looks like the most fun I've ever had.
It's the most fun I've ever seen. Yeah. He was sick. I'm not gonna lie. Get it, man. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 41 of Chilling with the Villains. I'm your host, Flea. Got my co-hosts with me, Regal and Grim. What's going on, boys?
41 is great.
Bing chilling. As always, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on post notifications on so you know when we go live with these videos on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, just about any social media platform you may have. We're gonna be there. Same spelling on all. So what's good, boys? Let's get around to you guys. See how y'all been. I think we're gonna start at Grim first. We haven't spoke to Grim on chilling in a little minute. So Grim, what have you been up to, my brother? As far as like video games, what have you been watching? Everything like that. Let's catch up with you.
I've really been watching much of anything really in gaming. Playing some first percent, you know what I'm saying? Because that's finally came out. I've been getting into that shit. What else? We're playing Gears for E, of course.
Yeah, we've been on the Gears. I was gonna ask you, Grim, since you said you haven't really been watching anything. You didn't start Acolyte?
No, I haven't started Acolyte.
Okay, copy. Because I'm not gonna lie, I heard, like, you know, I watched the first 3 episodes. They was kind of mid, but I heard the last few episodes have been good. So I think it's gonna be one of them things that I might have to spend a block on. So I don't know, Grim. I think you should give that shit a little chance.
Yeah, let's see. Wait for all the episodes tomorrow and just kind of binge watch that shit real quick.
Say that again, Grim. My fault.
Then I'm gonna wait for all the episodes tomorrow first and speed on that shit. See what they about.
Yeah. Copy. And I know we spoke about it a lot, Grim, the last couple of days, but are you gonna be playing the First Ascendant? What are your thoughts? Are you excited to be playing that? I know we checked out the beta a couple of months, like actually a lot of months ago, probably like back in September. So, you know, like what's your hype levels? What do you expect from the game? Everything like that. And are you gonna go live tonight on Twitch?
Am I gonna go live? Absolutely, man. You already know, man. I'm hyped for these. I love doing this. Probably like one of my most played kind of
genres type shit.
Aside from like regular Gears of War shooter, Halo shit, you know.
Yeah, you do love. It don't even got to be a shooter. It could just be a looter like Diablo. You in there?
Yeah,
niggas let they loot. Niggas let they loot.
No RPG, whatever, man.
Yeah.
I play it all.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with heavy for sure.
Is there any PvP or is it just straight PvE?
As of right now, it's only like PvE. They got like little dungeon events. They got little random events that you can do. You can join random quests because you don't got to do shit by yourself. You don't even need your own party. You can just get right into another person.
Okay, that's fire.
Just fire.
And stupid question because I feel like every game should be. Is it crossplay?
Yes.
Fire. That makes sense. Like looter shooters have to be crossplay.
Yeah, and it's also kind of like open world type shit.
Oh wow!
Like each zone, you can literally see other niggas running around playing.
Wow. All right, we gonna have to check that out. Village will be out there, guys. Definitely look out twitch.tv/Between Villains for all of our streams. Regal, you've been on there on Callisto Protocol, bro. Catch us up on everything you've been up to.
So bro, you know, I've said it in the stream. I'm not one for scary games. This one is actually not too crazy.
It's not as scary because I feel like the dodging mechanics and shit, like you actually have a good amount of tools to like protect yourself.
Protect yourself, right? And you have that time that you could move and shit. It's easy to move and yeah. So it's not as crazy. I mean, when the motherfuckers start coming, pause coming.
There you go. You started up early, nigga. We are literally sick. We just hit 6 minutes. And you over here, niggas is coming. I'm not playing no more Callisto Protocol. I'll fuck with you. But no, yeah, they throw like a lot of different like patterns and shit at you. I think that game would have been scarier if the enemies attack you all at once. Like sometimes they kind of be waiting to give you the one-ons. The enemies be respecting it in Callisto. Give you the one.
There's a lot of obstacles that they gotta go through before they get to you. They gotta climb shit. Yeah. By the time they climb in, you fucking busting one in the head.
Right. What you been watching, bro? TV wise. What you been?
I've been
Or
watching.
movies?
I've been watching The Boys. I saw Inside Out 2. I kind of like briefly started watching Despicable Me 4, but
Oh, okay, that's the new one that just came out, right?
yeah, I didn't get to finish it.
I saw Steve Carell, the GOAT.
And I don't think here with these movies, with the Minion movies, I think they want to do more.
I was gonna ask you how you feel about The Boys right now. Another thing we've been watching. I still got to catch up on that last episode, but how you feel about it right now?
It kind of like dragged in the beginning. It seemed like it was dragging. I want to say like maybe it wasn't. Maybe for some it wasn't, but it got interesting. It's staying it with the last with episode 4 and 5, if I'm not mistaken, they were up here. 6 probably
Started averaging out a little bit.
Yeah,
mid.
Mid. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's
Could have spent the top a little bit better.
I think they start focusing on they would veer your focus on something different,
right.
They'll
just kind of
turn
breaking up the story that you really want to.
Yeah. They'll do some shit and then we go on to Frenchie.
It's a lot of skipping around. I felt that. And we didn't really need to break Frenchie up. We didn't need to do that. I feel you on that.
Didn't need to do that.
You didn't need to do that. I mean, I get it, but we didn't have to do that. I could have been did that. So right now we didn't. There's no reason we get in this story. That's like an origin story. The whole shit going on with Frenchie and homie. Like that's some shit that you include when he gets introduced. You don't include that 4 seasons in, my nigga. That's some shit that's been happening. Why am I supposed to invest in this random ass storyline when I've been investing in him and Kimiko this whole time? 3 seasons, and then now season 4, we sideline one of our probably the best relationship and the healthiest relationship on the show, even though they do drugs and shit, but probably the healthiest relationship from a boyfriend girlfriend standpoint that we had in The Boys. You know what I mean? And it's now you guys kind of not threw it out the window, but it's just damn, my nigga, we just kind of we gonna throw that on the back burner for now, and we really gonna run with this. So still got to see how that shit plays out. Like I said, I got to catch up on that last episode. I don't know, like you said, it cuts to Frenchie. I don't know what happened there, so we gonna have to see what's up. Have to see what's going on. But all right, boys. So since we all caught up, I always forget my side. Same shit, baby. Radon. What Hulk Hogan said? Booker T said. He said, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga. That's how I feel about Radon right now. Paul is Radon, you gonna get smoked one of these days. But nah, man, all jokes aside, I've been playing a bunch of Elden Ring DLC, having a shitload of fun on there. Started exploring more since we kind of hit that wall with the last boss. Fought about 4 bosses that I didn't even run into in my initial playthrough. So I've been doing that, having fun on there, and Elden Ring kind of just took over. We got to get back on Fortnite, boys. I haven't got this Magneto skin. I paid for the season. I'm bugging.
It's easy, bro.
All right, well, we need to easily get that.
Let's go, nigga. We could do that shit 1 run.
Yeah. All right, bet.
2.
I like that. All right, boys. Y'all ready to get into some news? Y'all ready to... What you want to talk about first, Reeves? You pick the first topic.
Nah, let's see what we got.
I was going to start from the... Well, I have one that we could start from, and then everything after is kind of fair game. So I wanted to talk about one of the more interesting reports from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. We know that Deadpool and Wolverine is dropping in a couple of weeks at this point. So, as we get closer to the movie's release date, obviously there's going to be more and more rumors. I wouldn't be surprised if that last week before the movie comes out, there's some the actual movie itself is going to leak, maybe shit like that. But apparently one of the big rumors flying around right now is that Wolverine will fight the Hulk in Deadpool and Wolverine. We don't know if it's gonna be Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, if it's gonna be a little throwback to Edward Norton. That would be fucking dope since we're doing the multiversal shit.
As it should.
Even though technically it's the same universe, but you guys get you understand what we doing here. Y'all understand? We paying homage, and I think that'd be dope. So for the boys, I want to know how you guys feel about this rumor. Do you think it's something we should get now, or should they wait until later on? maybe until the X-Men get introduced. How do you guys feel about this? Regal, let's go to you. It seems like you want to talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it.
I say don't wait. We already started introducing the X-Men. If anybody saw like the Marvels and shit like that, we already started introducing them. We need to get their story out there. That way we could like slow down on the Marvel characters and start getting into some mutant activity.
Yeah. Start getting into the Fox characters. Everybody that Marvel been missing these last Fantastic Four. Everybody time to start doing some other shit. So
it helps you lengthen the story. You know what I mean? It broaden the horizons. There you go. Broaden the horizons.
And it seems like if we're gonna get that fight at any point, right now might be the best time, because if they really fight, then you gotta like devote like a whole story to that about why they would be beef. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we do it right now, we don't really need an explanation. Y'all could just do whatever the fuck y'all want. And since it's Deadpool and Wolverine and they're dealing with the multiverse, like anything is fair game. I agree with you, bro. I think they should get this fight scene off now. Grim, something you want to see in the next Deadpool movie, or you think they jumping the gun?
With the amount of shit they already been pushing out, I feel like this shit should definitely come out sooner than later. If you definitely want to fuck some shit like this up.
Right.
Now, is it gonna be this Wolverine that's fighting Hulk as like a cameo, or is it gonna be like a different multiverse Wolverine and Hulk?
You see, Grim, this is why we need you on every fucking chilling episode, because you start talking about crazy shit, nigga. I didn't even think about that. What if it's not even Hugh Jackman Wolverine that's fighting against the Hulk? What if it's Henry Cavill?
You know him and Deadpool's gonna be going through multiple portals. So you might,
they could run into a fight where Wolverine is already getting bent up by the Hulk.
Yeah, good word.
Damn, I didn't even think it could be the Daniel Radcliffe Wolverine, Harry Potter Wolverine, cooked, laying, getting destroyed. That'd be the funniest. I would be dead, and it's gonna be an R-rated movie, so obviously niggas gonna be getting cooked. You know what I think would be dope too? Since we want to see certain things and we think now is a good time to like tell those crazy ass stories, one of the universes should be the Juggernaut versus the Hulk.
That'd be fire.
That would feed families. That would feed families, my nigga. Juggernaut versus the Hulk. Like, obviously we know who's smoking who, but just to see that.
Which color Hulk is he fighting now?
Oh, you see, it could be a gray Hulk. We don't even know the detail. It could be Maestro, right? Remember how we was talking about that, Regal? Like, what if niggas decide to bring in Maestro, and it's not even like just a regular Hulk. It's like a future version of the Hulk that, you know, took over and shit like that. That'd be fucking insane, my nigga. And it'll make sense why Wolverine will be why they would be beefing with Maestro, because it's an evil version of the Hulk.
Yeah, man.
And you wanna know what makes sense as well? I think they're about to start telling a lot of Hulk stories, so this will be a good way to start getting the fans hyped for Captain America with Red Hulk and all these niggas that's gonna be in it. And then, you know, they introduced Scar, so there's a lot of things going on with the Hulk, with that brand. So I think this will be a good way to like reintroduce people to the Hulk, the same way we were talking about last week or the week before with like Blade. Like, before the Blade movie comes out, it would make sense to see Blade right now, just to get fans, you know, familiar with the character, and then boom, we get the full movie, Flames. And only like, it could be Wesley Snipes. Like, we don't like, just as long as you reestablish, like, because there's some nigga, I'm pretty sure there's some niggas out there, even I remember, niggas didn't know that Blade was Marvel. It was a bunch of niggas like, what? Blade is Marvel?
A lot of people still don't know that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I think it's just one of them things. Like, it would make sense to start get all the fan service out now, because shit's about to get real, you know. King about to pull up, you know, Secret Wars, all that.
And all that shit.
Yeah, I think this is a time to get all that. I mean, if Jennifer Garner's coming back as Elektra, then I think anything can happen, my nigga. Because that makes no, like, why? A movie that we all hated, Elektra's coming back, really?
Oh, that ass. And she got smoked too. That was the crazy part.
And we hated the movie at the time.
Like,
that's not, you're not like, oh, I didn't, it was good for us. Nah, that movie was whack, my nigga. So, all right, boys. So it seems like we pretty excited about this news. Yeah, I mean, we just got to wait to see. A couple more weeks till Deadpool drops. Let's keep it moving on to some more interesting news. This is more so for me. I would say that I'm the probably between me and Jesus, the biggest Resident Evil fans. You know, have between villains and shit. It's like one of our favorite gaming franchises. And Capcom this week announced that Resident Evil 9 is indeed in development. This is coming from, I guess, one of the directors over there. They just kind of like released the info. It's currently rumored to star Leon and Jill, which is something that we've never seen before in a Resident Evil game. Jill is usually paired up with like Chris and the Redfields, tied into their stories. Leon is usually with Claire and a couple other people. So their stories are generally divided. So I think the fact that you know, Leon and Jill is going to be in one game together, two fan favorites, the OG and then the second OG in one game, I think that's going to be dope. Regal, I know you're a big skatey cat when it comes to Resident Evil games, especially since they switched over to first person. It's been bugged out, but how do you feel about this news, Grim? We're gonna get to you too, but yeah, how y'all feeling about this? You know,
Fire. I definitely gotta finish. I think me playing Callisto Protocol, I think I could, definitely. No. I think I could definitely get into the Resident Evil.
I'm gonna let you talk your shit. I don't want to kill your confidence. Okay, I want to see it.
Oh no, man!
That shit is a different ball game, and that, you know, they first. I play a little Callisto Protocol. It's none of the.
Yeah, right. This is more. Yeah,
you gonna be. You know,
right.
You know, Soul Poppy, the Asian, they're gonna be.
Yeah.
You gonna be out. You gonna be out, bro. Oh man. But we don't. The thing is, right? So with this announcement, they didn't confirm whether the game was gonna be first person or third person. That's still something that we have to see. You know what I mean? Because the first person games star Ethan Winters. You know what I mean? So that's like its own, like, you know what I mean? The fact that they announced that this is gonna be a game starring Jill and Leon, I don't think you bring those OG characters back and make the game first person.
Yeah, you gotta.
I think you bring them back, you make the game third person, you build on what you made with Resident Evil 4, you know, that foundation, and you just build, you just build onto that. Probably bringing some co-op vibes from Resident Evil 5 and shit mixed in. Grim, how you feel about this, bro?
Feeling good. Definitely gonna get into it. Is this shit gonna be like a continuation from Biohazard, or is it just gonna be like a different story?
Well, it's gonna be a continuation, but spoilers for 8 allowed? Do you guys care?
Hey man,
you know, I
already know it all.
Okay, so yeah, you know, at the end of Resident Evil 8, you know, Ethan dies and shit like that. He's been dead for like since the end of Resident Evil 7, technically. So the whole game that you're playing with him in Resident Evil Village, he's dead, but he just stood alive long enough to save his daughter and shit. So, you know, he's effectively no longer around. So this may continue the story from there, but it just won't be the same protagonist. You know what I mean? They get like it's gonna be.
Maybe,
yeah, my fault.
Maybe it'll be like the game will be about his daughter.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it'll probably be Leon and Jill trying to save the daughter now. The daughter also showed some signs of like, you know, like being an antagonist in the future. She has powers like her dad and shit. So it could be Leon and Jill in the future trying to, you know, take her down. No Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown.
No Chris Brown, take you down. I'm definitely excited though, man. I think the resurgence of the Resident Evil series after 6 has been dope to see. I've stuck through it all. You know what I mean? I would have played the whack games even if they kept being whack. I didn't really give a fuck. I just love this franchise so much. So I'm just excited. They've been making all the right moves. You know, they haven't really missed since Resident Evil 7 dropped, and I'm excited to see them build on all that. All right, guys. So y'all want to keep it moving? We got some pretty big news to get into. I don't know if you guys seen this week. So the episode title this week is, you know, New Look at Superman. Which is a really, really big thing that happened this week. So we got our first official look at, you know, the supporting characters, I want to say, in the upcoming Superman movie. So we got a look at Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern. We got a look at, I think, Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl. We saw Mr. Terrific already and shit. So I just wanted to ask you guys, you know, what's the thoughts on the pictures and shit like that, and hype levels on the movie? You know what I mean? Let's get to you, Reeks.
There's gonna be a lot of people in this movie, bro. Even the squirrel. There's a squirrel.
Oh
It's a
yeah. I seen that.
you know,
The
that's
fucking
crazy.
squirrel, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I think this movie's gonna. I think James Gunn is gonna. This is gonna show that James Gunn is definitely gonna
Clutch it up with
the,
everything.
hell yeah, he's gonna clutch it for the DC universe, bro.
Yeah. He said
He's
the power of hierarchy in the DC universe
Yeah.
is about to shift.
about to check.
Shift these nuts, nigga. No, yeah. I think the same. I like how the set photos are looking. I want everybody to keep in mind that the set photos are actual set photos. So there's been no post production, no editing. It's just raw doggy. You know what I mean? So it looks a little funny, but we know like the finished product is gonna be dope. And one thing James Gunn is known for is making dope costumes. Like if you think I'm lying, go back and look at Bronze Tiger and no, it wasn't Bronze Tiger. He played Bloodsport. Go back and look at Bloodsport in Suicide Squad. Go look at the mask this nigga Idris Elba had. Like that's one of the beastiest comic adaptations of a suit ever. James Gunn knows what he's doing with suits and shit. So I think they're gonna look super official and like I think they're gonna look funny, but like fire at like you know what I mean? Like super comic accurate.
Right. When you like you said, when it's post, it's
when they go into post, they gonna cook.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry
about it, sweetheart. Yeah, man.
Just
Grim, how you feeling?
All right, man. I'm not really much of a big DC fan as much as you guys are, but I mean, I'll probably watch it, see what it's about, to do with it.
Fucking poser.
You see my
You know,
I'm Marvel.
I'm big Marvel, but I don't discriminate. I'll dibble and dabble. Might go a little Dark Horse, a little Rouge.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hyped though. I'm a big James Gunn fan. Like I fuck with his movies, so now like the thought of him controlling like an entire cinematic universe, it's gonna be fire. He's gonna have his creative control all over it, and that's a good thing, man. When you get somebody in charge of things that actually cares about these characters and shit, I think it pays off and it winds up showing up in the product. So definitely something I'm looking forward to, guys. How y'all feeling? Y'all looking forward to it? Or
I'm looking forward to it, bro.
yeah, I know Grim said
he does.
he's a PP, but yeah.
Let's see what he can do with it.
Let's see what he can do with it. I mean, y'all seen what he did with Guardians, man.
Peacemaker. Let's not
Right,
forget
he did his thing. He hasn't really missed since he's touched the comic book adaptations. I know we got some other cool news this week about. Oh shit! Hold on, my patch almost came up. I know we got some other cool news this week. Excuse me, about the Jujutsu Kaisen garlic sauce popping up at McDonald's. So keep an eye out for that. That's gonna be dope. I need parts. I love McDonald's and I love garlic sauce and I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. What else, man? What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, let's talk about your man Juan Carlos Esposito. Yeah, how you feel about that, Reed? Let's talk about it. Take
That's
that away.
crazy. So he's rumored, so everybody was speculating who he was going to be. We've heard Bushman, and we've heard different things. It's rumored that he's going to be playing Shield / Six Pack member GW Bridge.
Yep. And super like. You may have seen my pops. He commented under it, I think, but he was saying like that the character's like very obscure, very like random and shit like that. So it's kind of weird that Esposito is taking that role because at first he wanted the nigga to play Professor X, one of the most important. So for him to like, you know what I mean? It almost has me thinking like maybe he has other obligations that he has to fulfill, so he couldn't have taken like a more important role, or maybe he didn't want to. Who knows? I think it'd be funny as shit if his character gets killed, like mad fast.
I don't think he's supposed to be in the show though.
I think he's gonna be in a show.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, if Six Pack gets a show, then that's insane.
Oh yeah.
But we still gotta see like which version of the character, like what story they're gonna be telling, like shit like that. So
maybe he's gonna be a Moon Knight.
Yeah, probably gonna be a Moon Knight, but if he's gonna be GW Bridge, then that kind of changes things up a little bit for his character. So we will have to wait and see, man. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that reveal though. Like it's cool, very obscure character, cool for like the super comic book nerds like myself and shit like that, people that read the books, but I don't think it serves for like the purpose of telling the stories that we looking forward to. So that's just my thought, my humble thought. Yeah, not fucking with it. Not fucking with it. Fuck out of here. Some other light news said the Batman spinoff Arkham Asylum is getting cooked. They packed that up. It's now canceled. Will not be coming out anymore. Reeks, how you feel about that, bro?
This is a little crazy. You think that's something to do with like them shutting down that kind of universe, or?
I think so. Yeah. I think it's about to be over for that. Like, I don't think that movie's getting a part 3. Or did they sign a deal for a trilogy? I don't remember what the initial deal was. But yeah, I think that's a part of like DC's move to like, you know, just start telling like one cohesive story with all their characters and shit like that. It makes sense. They said they was gonna label the movie as an Elseworlds movie, just like Joker. But I don't think we're gonna keep seeing those movies come out much longer with everything that DC is planning on doing and shit. And yeah, man, I don't even think this show, should have been announced.
Yeah, you get people hyped for that shit to then just
like, let's wait till we get confirmation on certain things. Like, y'all are dragging it. And y'all knew y'all was gonna try to make another cinematic universe. So it's like, nigga, what? Why even waste resources and time?
And then say that Robert Pattinson's universe wasn't a part of yours and the universe movie. And then it's just like, no, we're gonna stop that.
Dan, do you think that they're gonna regret not just making Robert Pattinson the Batman of their universe?
They might at this point.
Think so?
Which is he wasn't a bad he was a good Batman, bro. I like Batman. You probably like his Batman better than Christian Bale's.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really like Bale's Batman no more, which is funny, cause y'all was always that. But yeah, man, it's one of them things. I think they moved on this too fast, and they should have just kept the news to themselves. Other news about Marvel, apparently, you know, like we reported a couple weeks ago, Young Avengers and the Scarlet Witch movie are gonna now be merged into one thing. We'll have to wait and see what's up with that, but I'm pretty sure you guys are excited for that. It's an Avengers movie, and you know, it'll probably be Wanda's redemption arc. Reeks, excited for that movie? Or
yeah. So that would mean that Olsen is coming back.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was said that she was alive. We didn't see her die. We saw, a puff of smoke.
I think she's coming back. It's that bad when you get that money, you know.
Agatha could have did some shit.
That's crazy.
Maybe they'll do some shit like
Probably
that.
Probably gotta negotiate.
Agatha did some shit where she, whatever in her show that.
Yeah. That makes sense. Grim, you hyped for Young Avengers / Scarlet Witch movie?
Hell yeah, man. Excited to see her
Hell yeah, man.
being Scarlet Witch. Actually, like showing who the Scarlet Witch really is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be insane. Hopefully, you do right with that show.
Yeah. Facts. I think it's funny they keep merging her movies with other people. Like they did it with her Doctor Strange. Now they're gonna do it with her in the Avengers. That shit's gonna be funny. But yeah, I mean, also in other news, more Marvel news, Jessica Alba said she's open to returning as Sue Storm / Invisible Woman. Probably gonna see her in Deadpool 3. What do you guys think?
Get her in there.
Get her in there. Same suit.
You got Elektra in there. Why would you not have?
Yeah, the OG woman. Yeah.
And that movie was way better than.
Yeah. Grim?
I love me some Jessica Alba, man. Get her back in there. Get her back in there.
Yeah.
Get in there.
I agree. Thoughts on John Cena retiring this week? Well, he announced he's gonna retire in 2025, but announcing his retirement.
Alright, man, good run.
I mean, hey, up to him, man. He's probably gonna go back into sticking to movies. Joe.
Yeah, I think he's transitioning full time into Hollywood. He did it the right way. Like, a lot of wrestlers waited till like the middle of their career, started doing movies, then went back. Like he wrestled up until like the very end. So respect. Hats off to John Cena, one of the greatest, wrestlers of all time, 16-time world champion, and big respect to the GOAT, man. Yeah, very sad. And then other than that, man, we got just some other rumors about Icarus possibly appearing in Avengers 5, some more Eternals tie-ins. Got a new look at the Justice League and Batman Ninja, and some new looks at Deadpool and Wolverine, guys. But if y'all want to see that picture and those images, y'all have to follow us. Instagram.com/BTWN villains. You can find us on there. Find us on Twitch. Find us on just about any social media platform, to be honest. But that's about all the time we got today, guys. We're gonna hop on. What's that? The first Ascendant or the last Ascendant? Which one is it? First or last?
First. A first and forever.
The first and forever. All right, guys. So yeah, look out for that video this week. Probably gonna drop part 1 for our Callisto Protocol, and then Regal will take over after that. Rise of the Ronin 3 this week, Reeves?
Yes.
All right, copy. All right, villains. So as always, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Chilling with the Villains. Be safe. We'll catch you guys next week.